Sabrina Vega is a renowned American gymnast known for her impressive achievements in artistic gymnastics. With a career that spans years of dedication, discipline, and hard work, she has risen through the ranks to become one of the most respected athletes in her field. Vega's journey to success, however, has not been without its challenges. Her career is a testament to the power of perseverance and the drive to succeed against all odds. Sabrina Vega was born on November 26, 1995, in Old Bridge Township, New Jersey. From a young age, it was evident that she possessed exceptional athletic abilities. Vega's parents encouraged her to explore various sports, but it was gymnastics that captured her heart. At just 4 years old, she began training in the sport, and it quickly became her passion. Vega's early years in gymnastics were marked by intense dedication. By the time she was 7, she was already competing at local gymnastics meets, showcasing her natural talent. Her training regimen became more rigorous as she grew older, and she quickly advanced through the levels of competition. Despite her young age, Vega's coaches saw immense potential in her, which propelled her to focus more intensely on the sport. By the time she was 10, Vega had already become a rising star in the gymnastics community. Her determination, combined with her innate skill, set her on a trajectory toward greatness. Throughout her youth, she competed in a variety of local and regional competitions, building a solid foundation for her future success. Vega's breakthrough moment came during her teenage years, when she began competing at the national level. In 2011, at the age of 16, Vega earned a spot on the U.S. junior national team, marking a significant milestone in her gymnastics career. Her performance at the Junior National Championships was a testament to her years of hard work and determination. The year 2012 marked a pivotal moment in Vega's career. She transitioned to the senior national team, where she began competing in major international events. One of her early successes came at the 2012 U.S. National Championships, where she placed among the top gymnasts in the country. This accomplishment caught the attention of the gymnastics community, and Vega began to garner more recognition for her skill and consistency. As a senior athlete, Vega continued to refine her routines and techniques. Her graceful performances on the balance beam, floor exercise, and vault became some of the highlights of her career. Her ability to execute difficult skills with precision and poise made her a standout gymnast, and she was quickly regarded as one of the top contenders in the United States. One of her most notable achievements during this time was her success at the 2014 U.S. National Championships. Vega placed in the top 5 in both the all-around and individual event finals, solidifying her position as a leading gymnast in the country. Her success continued at the 2014 World Championships, where she earned a spot on the U.S. team that competed internationally. Though she did not win a medal, her performance was an important step in gaining international experience. Vega's career took a major leap forward when she began representing the United States in international competitions. She competed in several prestigious events, including the Pan American Games, World Cup events, and the World Championships. Each competition provided her with invaluable experience, and she earned the respect of her peers and coaches alike. In 2015, Vega was a key member of the U.S. team at the Pan American Games in Toronto, Canada. The U.S. team dominated the competition, with Vega contributing strong performances on the balance beam and vault. Her consistent results at these international events earned her recognition as one of the top gymnasts in the world, and she quickly became a fixture on the U.S. gymnastics team for future competitions. The pinnacle of Viga's international career came in 2016 when she represented the United States at the Summer Olympics in Rio de Janeiro. Although she did not earn an individual medal, being selected for the Olympic team was a testament to her hard work and dedication. The experience of competing at the Olympics was invaluable, and it cemented her place in the history of U.S. gymnastics. Viga's strong performances at World Cup events and international meets continued throughout her career, showcasing her consistency and ability to perform under pressure. While she did not achieve the same level of fame as some of her peers, her contributions to the U.S. team were significant and earned her the admiration of fans and fellow athletes. Like many athletes, Viga faced numerous challenges during her career. Throughout her journey, she dealt with injuries that threatened to derail her progress. In 2014, she suffered a setback with a shoulder injury, which required surgery and months of recovery. Despite this challenge, Viga worked tirelessly to regain her strength and return to competition. Her resilience in the face of adversity was a defining characteristic of her career. Viga's ability to bounce back from injuries and setbacks demonstrated her mental toughness and unwavering commitment to her sport. Her comeback performances were often some of her most impressive, as she showed that she could overcome any obstacle that came her way. The pressure of competition also took its toll on Viga. Like many elite athletes, she faced moments of self-doubt and frustration. However, she always found a way to push through. After a career spanning over a decade, Viga announced her retirement from gymnastics in 2020. The decision to retire was a difficult one, but it was made after careful consideration of her long-term health and the desire to focus on new ventures outside of gymnastics. Though she officially retired from competitive gymnastics, Viga's influence on the sport has remained significant. She continues to be an advocate for gymnastics and frequently mentors young athletes, offering advice and support based on her extensive experience. Viga has become a respected figure in the gymnastics community, admired for her commitment to the sport and her contributions to U.S. gymnastics. Since retiring, Viga has focused on her education and personal interests. She has expressed an interest in coaching and has worked with various gymnastics programs to help. Sabrina Viga's legacy in the world of gymnastics is one of perseverance, dedication, and passion for the sport. Throughout her career, she proved that success is not just about medals and trophies, but about the journey and the resilience to overcome challenges. Viga's performances on the international stage have left a lasting impact on U.S. gymnastics, and she continues to inspire young athletes to follow in her footsteps. Giorgia Villa was born on January 13, 2004, in Cocaglio, a small town in Lombardy, Italy. From a young age, Giorgia showed an exceptional aptitude for physical activities and sports. Her athleticism was apparent early on, and she was encouraged to pursue gymnastics by her parents, both of whom supported her passion and drive. Growing up, Giorgia joined a local gymnastics club, where she quickly stood out for her discipline, natural ability, and work ethic. Gymnastics, with its blend of strength, flexibility, and grace, quickly became Giorgia's main focus. At the age of 6, she started her formal training, participating in the beginner-level competitions organized by the Italian Gymnastics Federation (FGI). Her natural flair and the dedication she displayed in her training sessions soon caught the eye of her coaches and, as a result, she moved to higher-level competitions in the region. By the time Giorgia was in her teenage years, she had already secured her place as a prominent figure in the junior ranks of Italian gymnastics. She started competing at the national level, showcasing her ability to perform difficult routines on various apparatus, particularly the balance beam, vault, and floor exercise. In 2016, at the age of 12, Giorgia made her debut at the Italian Junior Championships, earning praise for her consistency and technical skills. In the following years, she participated in numerous junior competitions, where she displayed a natural talent for combining artistry and technique in her routines. Her performances were characterized by her fluidity, precision, and strength. Giorgia continued to progress rapidly, developing into a gymnast who was not only strong in individual disciplines but also performed well in all-around competitions, where she was able to exhibit her versatility. Giorgia Villa's career reached a significant turning point in 2018, when she made her senior debut in international competitions. Her breakthrough moment came at the 2018 European Championships in Glasgow, where, at the age of 14, she competed in her first senior European event. Despite being the youngest in the competition, she finished a remarkable sixth in the all-around event, showing her potential on the world stage. In 2019, Giorgia's career continued to soar as she solidified her position as one of the top gymnasts in Italy. Her performance at the 2019 European Championships in Szczecin, Poland, was particularly impressive. She won 2 gold medals in the individual events, one on the balance beam and another on the floor exercise, cementing her status as a rising star in European gymnastics. Her success in these events highlighted her mastery over the intricate and demanding skills required in elite gymnastics. In the same year, Giorgia Villa competed at the 2019 World Championships in Stuttgart, Germany, where she earned the honor of competing in the all-around final. Although she did not win a medal, her performance placed her among the world's best gymnasts, further confirming her place among Italy's elite gymnasts. She was praised for her poise, composure under pressure, and technical proficiency. Her accomplishments did not go unnoticed, and she became one of the faces of Italian gymnastics, admired for her ability to maintain consistency at such a young age. In 2020, Giorgia made her Olympic debut as part of Italy's gymnastics team at the Tokyo 2020 Summer Olympics, which took place in 2021 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Though she faced stiff competition from gymnasts around the world, she displayed a strong, composed. As Giorgia Villa continued to grow both physically and mentally, she underwent a transition into the senior category of gymnastics. Her routines became even more difficult and precise, with her artistry and performances earning higher marks from judges at various competitions. Giorgia's evolution into one of the top gymnasts in the world was not without challenges, as gymnastics at the senior level requires peak physical performance. Injury. The COVID-19 pandemic presented challenges for all athletes worldwide, but Giorgia Villa used the lockdown period for focused training and preparation. She remained dedicated to improving her skills, particularly her balance beam and floor routines. With the postponement of the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, Giorgia found herself with additional time to refine her technique and routines. In preparation for the delayed games, she participated in several, competed in the team event and individual apparatus finals, contributing significantly to Italy's overall performance. Giorgia Villa is recognized for her technical prowess, particularly on the balance beam, where her routines are marked by a high degree of difficulty and elegant choreography. Her strength, grace, and flexibility also make her a standout performer on the floor exercise. As of 2022, Georgia Villa continues to compete at the highest levels of international gymnastics. She remains an integral part of the Italian national gymnastics team and continues to represent Italy at major international competitions, including the World Cup Series and European Championships. Despite facing intense competition from other gymnasts, Georgia's steady progression, mental toughness, and commitment to improving. Looking forward, Georgia Villa's legacy in the sport of gymnastics is firmly established. Having achieved significant success at a young age, her impact on Italian gymnastics is undeniable. As she continues to mature and gain experience, Georgia Villa is expected to remain a key figure in international gymnastics for years to come, with the potential for more podium finishes at major championships and the next Olympic Games. Gina D'Amato was born in the United States, in a small town that wasn't particularly known for producing elite athletes. Her story begins in the heart of a close-knit community, where her love for sports was nurtured from an early age. Raised in a family that valued discipline and hard work, Gina quickly became interested in sports, excelling particularly in track and field. It was evident from the start that her natural athleticism and dedication would set her apart. Her early life was marked by a deep commitment to self-improvement. D'Amato participated in local youth athletic competitions, where she won numerous awards, showcasing her burgeoning talent. She wasn't the fastest or the strongest in the beginning, but what set her apart was her determination and consistent effort. Throughout her childhood, she honed her skills in various disciplines, eventually focusing on sprinting, where she showed exceptional promise. Gina's dedication paid off as she entered high school, where she quickly became a standout athlete. During her high school years, she not only dominated local competitions, but also earned recognition at the state level. Her athletic prowess was undeniable, with coaches praising her discipline, work ethic, and natural speed. It was clear that Gina D'Amato was destined for something bigger, and her high school performances set the stage for the next. Gina D'Amato's career peak arrived during her college years. After being recruited by one of the top track and field programs in the country, she further honed her talents and took her skills to the next level. In college, Gina's athletic achievements became more prominent as she began competing at the national level. Her performances were impressive enough to garner attention from professional coaches and athletic scouts. D'Amato's breakthrough moment came at a prestigious national competition where she broke a long-standing regional record in the 100-meter sprint, firmly establishing herself as one of the top athletes in her discipline. Her performance didn't just draw the attention of track and field enthusiasts, but also earned her a spot on the national team, a dream come true for any athlete. Throughout her peak years, Gina D'Amato continued to improve, setting new personal bests and gaining more recognition. Her sharp focus, training regimen, and ability to perform under pressure turned her into one of the top sprinters of her generation. Notable victories and podium finish at various international championships further solidified her status as a world-class sprinter. D'Amato became well known for her quick starts, explosive. Over the course of her career, Gina D'Amato amassed an impressive list of accomplishments. Among the most significant were her victories at national championships, where she became a regular fixture on the podium. She consistently earned gold, silver, and bronze medals, showcasing her versatility in multiple sprinting events. One of her most memorable achievements was her gold medal win at the World Championships, where she secured her place as one of the best sprinters in the world. D'Amato also made a name for herself on the international circuit, competing in events such as the Diamond League and the Olympics. Her strong performances in these events led her to multiple top 5 finishes, with the highlight being her Olympic appearance. Though she narrowly missed out on a podium finish at her first Olympic Games, D'Amato's resilience and positive attitude left a lasting impression on fans and competitors alike. Perhaps her crowning achievement was her consistent ability to break personal records at major international events. Whether it was improving her times in the 100 meters, 200 meters, or her relay events, Gina's technical precision and speed were always on full display. Her ability to rise to the occasion during major competitions cemented her status as an elite athlete in her field. As with any athlete's career, there comes a time when the physical demands of professional competition take their toll. By the time Gina entered the latter years of her career, she had already established herself as one of the most accomplished sprinters of her generation. Despite facing various challenges, including injuries and the natural aging process that affects all athletes, Gina's resolve to continue competing remained unshaken. In her final years, Gina made the decision to transition away from full-time competitive athletics. While still a force to be reckoned with on the track, she began focusing on other avenues within the sport. She started coaching young athletes, imparting her knowledge and experience to the next generation of sprinters. She also became an advocate for female athletes, pushing for more opportunities, recognition, and support for women in sports. Her coaching career took off as she worked with several talented sprinters, helping them improve their technique and mental approach to competition. D'Amato's legacy was not just in the medals she won but also in the athletes she mentored, many of whom went on to achieve success of their own. In addition to her coaching, Gina continued to speak at events, encouraging young athletes to chase their dreams and never give up. She used her platform to promote the importance of perseverance, hard work, and self-belief. Over time, Gina D'Amato became a role model not just for her accomplishments but for her character both on and off the track. Though she no longer competes at the professional level, Gina's contributions to the sport of athletics remain significant. Her impact is felt through the many athletes she inspired and the positive changes she helped bring about within the sport. In recognition of her extraordinary career, D'Amato was inducted into various halls of fame and received numerous accolades for her achievements and contributions to athletics. Gina D'Amato's legacy is a testament to the power of dedication, hard work, and resilience. From her humble beginnings to her peak as one of the top sprinters in the world, D'Amato's journey is an inspiring one. Through her achievements, she not only brought pride to her home country, but also left an indelible mark on the global athletic community. As she continues to inspire new generations, Gina D'Amato remains a beloved figure in the world of track and field, known for her perseverance, talent, and dedication to the sport she loves. Miriam E. Martinez, born in Mexico on September 13, 1992, is a testament to the power of perseverance and determination. Raised in a country with a rich sporting culture, Miriam was exposed to various athletic pursuits from a young age. Her family played a significant role in nurturing her interest in sports, as her father was an amateur athlete, and her mother encouraged her to pursue physical activities. Growing up in Mexico City, Miriam initially participated in a variety of sports, including swimming and soccer, but it was track and field that caught her heart. Inspired by the athletes she saw on television and in local competitions, she started focusing on running, specifically in the sprints. She joined a local track club at the age of 13 and quickly showed potential, particularly in the 100 meters and 200 meters. Her coaches noticed her natural. As Miriam's talent in athletics became more apparent, she began competing in regional and national competitions. By the age of 16, she had already achieved several podium finishes at youth and junior levels. Her breakthrough came in 2010 when she competed in her first major international event at the Central American and Caribbean Championships in athletics. There, she demonstrated impressive form and earned a spot on Mexico's national track team. Her transition from junior competitions to the senior level was a challenge, as she faced stiff competition from seasoned athletes. However, Miriam's dedication to improving her technique and endurance paid off. She spent countless hours training under the guidance of expert coaches, focusing on enhancing her speed, reaction times, and overall performance. Her work ethic, combined with a natural talent for sprinting, helped her to gradually gain. Miriam's career truly began to take off in the early 2010s, when she achieved multiple victories at both national and international competitions. In 2014, she made her mark on the global stage by securing a gold medal in the 200 meters at the Pan American Championships. This victory, along with her strong performances in other international meets, earned her recognition as one of the rising stars in Mexican athletics. Miriam's consistency and remarkable speed earned her numerous national titles in both the 100 meters and 200 meters events. She became the Mexican national champion in the 100 meters in 2015 and 2017 and repeated her success in the 200 meters in 2016. Her dominance in national competitions was matched by her achievements on the international stage. Miriam represented Mexico at the 2016 Summer Olympics in Rio de Janeiro, where she competed in both the 100 meters and 200 meters. Though she did not advance past the qualifying rounds, her experience at the Olympics provided invaluable insights into the world of elite athletics. The following years saw Miriam continue to evolve as an athlete, with her peak performance coming at the 2018 IAAF World Indoor Championships in Birmingham, UK, where she placed fifth in the 60 meters event. Her performance at the World Indoor Championships cemented her reputation as one of the top sprinters in the world. One of Miriam's most significant achievements came in 2021, when she became the first Mexican woman to win a medal at the World Athletics Championships in 18 years. She secured a bronze medal in the 200 meters at the 2021 World Athletics Championships, marking the pinnacle of her career. Her performance was celebrated as a triumph for Mexican athletics, and it propelled her into the spotlight as a symbol of determination and perseverance. Throughout her career, Miriam has accumulated numerous accolades, including multiple medals at the Central American Games, NACAC Championships, and Pan American Games. Her versatility and strength in both the 100 meters and 200 meters have earned her admiration from her peers and fans worldwide. Her work ethic and dedication to her craft have set a high standard for aspiring sprinters, especially in Mexico, where she has become a role model for young athletes. As Miriam approached the later years of her career, she faced the typical challenges of any elite athlete: nagging injuries, fierce competition, and the mental toll of competing at the highest level. In 2023, she made the difficult decision to step away from the sport at the age of 31, after a career that spanned over 15 years. Miriam's retirement was bittersweet. She left behind a legacy that inspired many and shaped the future of sprinting in Mexico. In her final years of competition, she focused on passing on her knowledge to the next generation. She became involved in coaching and mentoring young athletes, particularly those from underprivileged backgrounds who, like her, dreamed of becoming elite sprinters. Her commitment to fostering the development of young athletes was a reflection of her desire to give back to the sport that had given her so much. Miriam's final years as a competitor were marked by a sense of fulfillment. She achieved everything she had set out to do in her career, breaking records, winning medals, and inspiring others. In her retirement, Miriam remains active in the athletics community, attending events, and sharing her story with fans and aspiring athletes. Miriam E. Martinez's impact on Mexican athletics is immeasurable. She was not only a champion on the track, but also a trailblazer who helped to elevate the profile of sprinting in Mexico. She was one of the few sprinters to achieve consistent success at international competitions, and her success story continues to inspire athletes in Mexico and beyond. Miriam's journey from a young athlete with a dream to a world-class sprinter is a testament to the power of hard work, resilience, and determination. She has left an indelible mark on the sport of track and field, and her legacy will be remembered for years to come. Even in retirement, Miriam E. Martinez remains an influential figure whose story continues to inspire. Jordyn Wieber, born on July 12, 1995, in DeKalb, Illinois, is an American retired gymnast who rose to prominence as a key member of the U.S. women's gymnastics team, achieving incredible success in the sport during her career. Her dedication, precision, and relentless drive made her one of the brightest stars in gymnastics, especially during her peak years, which included multiple national titles and a gold medal at the 2012 London Olympics. Known for her powerful performances on vault, uneven bars, and floor exercises, Wieber's career encapsulated the true spirit of perseverance, overcoming challenges, and redefining the boundaries of gymnastics. This biography delves into her early life, career achievements, and the challenges she faced. Jordyn Marie Wieber was born into a family that valued sports, and from an early age, she demonstrated immense talent in physical activities. She was drawn to gymnastics at the age of 5, after being enrolled in a local class by her parents. Her natural flexibility, strength, and quick learning ability were immediately evident. Wieber's early training was with John Geddert, a well-known coach who saw her potential and nurtured her skills. Over time, she developed a strong foundation in gymnastics, quickly advancing through the ranks. By the age of 12, Wieber was already competing at the junior level, participating in major national competitions. She steadily earned recognition for her exceptional performances on vault, uneven bars, balance beam, and floor exercise. Her combination of athleticism and artistry was a standout feature that earned her a place in the elite gymnastics scene. In 2008, at just 13 years old, Jordyn made her mark on the gymnastics world at the 2008 U.S. National Championships, where she finished in 6th place in the senior division. This performance marked the beginning of her rise as a gymnast capable of competing at the highest levels. The next year, she continued to improve, securing her spot as a leading gymnast in the U.S. By 2011, Jordyn Wieber had firmly established herself as one of the top gymnasts in the world. At the 2011 World Championships in Tokyo, she won gold in the team competition and bronze in the individual all-around. Her performance at this event solidified her as a serious contender for the 2012 London Olympics. The pinnacle of Jordyn Wieber's career came in 2012, when she represented the United States at the London Olympics, At that time, the U.S. women's gymnastics team was widely regarded as one of the best in the world, featuring talented athletes such as Gabby Douglas, Eli Raceman, and Weber herself. However, it was the team event that would capture the hearts of millions. During the 2012 Summer Olympics, Weber was a key member of the U.S. gymnastics team, which dominated the team competition and secured the gold medal. Her contributions helped the United States win its first Olympic team gold since the 1996 Atlanta Games. Weber's performances were particularly outstanding on vault and balance beam, where her consistency and precision stood out. In the all-around competition, Jordyn Wieber was one of the favorites to win a medal, but in a highly controversial moment, she did not make the cut for the final due to a new qualification system. This was a major shock to both the gymnastics community and fans, as she had finished in first place in the preliminary rounds. Despite this setback, Wieber's strength of character shone through. She supported her teammates, particularly Gabby Douglas, who went on to win the individual all-around gold medal. Despite the disappointment of not competing in the individual final, Jordyn Wieber's role in the U.S. women's gymnastics team's success in London cemented her legacy as a gymnast capable of performing under immense pressure and contributing to the success of her team. Fourth place in the all-around competition after qualifying in first place, but not advancing due to qualification rules. These results established Weber as a key figure in American gymnastics and showcased her technical mastery, mental resilience, and leadership qualities, both individually and as part of a team. Her role in shaping the success of the U.S. women's gymnastics team during the 2012 Olympics is one of her career's lasting legacies. Jordyn Wieber's gymnastics career was relatively short, and she retired from competitive gymnastics in 2015. At the young age of 20, her retirement was primarily due to a combination of physical strain, injury recovery, and her decision to pursue a new chapter in her life. Weber had suffered from injuries, including a knee injury, that took a toll on her body. Despite her desire to continue competing, she realized that it was time to step away from the sport and begin her post-gymnastics career. In the years following her retirement, Weber pursued various endeavors. She attended the University of California, Los Angeles UCLA, where she began studying for a degree in psychology. Her passion for gymnastics continued as she began to serve as a coach and mentor to younger gymnasts. Jordyn also became involved in the world of media, participating in commentary and public speaking events. In 2017, Weber also joined the Olympic Channel as a reporter and analyst, where she continued to inspire future generations of gymnasts with her insights and experience. She became an advocate for mental health, drawing from her own experiences of overcoming personal challenges during her career. Dina Ovarina, born on August 13, 1998, in Izhevsk, Russia, grew up in a family with a rich sports tradition. Her twin sister, Arina Ovarina, would also go on to become a world-class gymnast, and together, they have often been considered one of the most talented duos in the sport of rhythmic gymnastics. Dina's early years were marked by a profound passion for sport, and rhythmic gymnastics, with its combination of flexibility, grace, and athleticism, was a natural fit for her. Dina began training in rhythmic gymnastics at the tender age of 4, inspired by her sister and the allure of the sport. Under the tutelage of renowned coaches, she rapidly honed her skills, excelling in both her flexibility and her ability to perform complex routines with poise and precision. Her dedication to the sport was unwavering, and it wasn't long before she started competing in local and national competitions. Dina's early years in gymnastics were marked by an undeniable talent that caught the attention of coaches and spectators alike. Her ability to combine artistic expression with technical mastery stood her in good stead as she moved through the ranks, constantly improving and refining her routines. Dina Ovarina's breakthrough on the international stage came in her teens when she competed at the World Rhythmic Gymnastics Championships in 2015. Although relatively young, she made an immediate impact with her impressive performances in the individual and team categories. By this time, Dina had already begun to carve out a reputation as one of the most promising gymnasts in the world. In the years that followed, Dina's rise to prominence was nothing short of meteoric. She became a dominant figure in the sport, earning accolades at the highest levels of competition. Her performances at the European and World Championships solidified her status as one of the sport's leading stars. Dina's consistency and versatility were key factors in her success. She demonstrated proficiency in all apparatus, including ribbon, hoop, ball, and clubs, making her an all-around gymnast of exceptional ability. Dina Ovarina's career reached its peak in the late 2010s and early 2020s when she secured her place among the sport's elite. Some of her most notable achievements include: Dina Ovarina won multiple World Championship gold medals across various apparatus events. She was particularly dominant in the all-around competition, claiming the gold medal in the individual all-around at the 2018 and 2019 World Championships. These victories were pivotal in cementing her reputation as one of the best rhythmic gymnasts of her generation. At the 2019 World Championships, Ovarina's performance was flawless, as she won 5 gold medals in individual events: hoop, clubs, ball, ribbon, and all-around, further establishing herself as the preeminent gymnast in her field. Dina enjoyed immense success at the European Championships, where she consistently won gold in the individual and team events. Her impeccable technique and artistry in her routines made her a standout competitor. The 2018 European Rhythmic Gymnastics Championships in Sofia, Bulgaria, were particularly memorable, as she claimed the gold in the all-around competition, as well as in several apparatus finals. Dina's journey to the 2020 Tokyo Olympics was a highly anticipated one, with many gymnasts and fans eager to see if she could add an Olympic medal to her already impressive collection. At the Olympics, she delivered remarkable performances, ultimately winning the silver medal in the individual all-around competition. While she did not secure the gold, Dina's graceful and technically flawless routines garnered widespread acclaim, and her Olympic success was a testament to her resilience and consistency on the world's biggest stage. In addition to her all-around achievements, Dina was a standout performer in individual apparatus events. She became a dominant force in ribbon and hoop, winning multiple titles at both the World Championships and the European Championships. Her performances were characterized by stunning execution. By the early 2020s, Dina Ovarina had firmly established herself as one of the greatest rhythmic gymnasts in history. However, as with many athletes, the demands of training and competition eventually led her to reevaluate her future in the sport. Dina's last major international competitions were in 2021 and 2022, during which she continued to impress with her performances, but also began to show signs of shifting her focus toward life after gymnastics. While Dina had not officially announced her retirement from rhythmic gymnastics, it became clear that she was contemplating her future beyond competitive sport. The COVID-19 pandemic presented additional challenges, but Dina managed to maintain her elite level of performance through this period, ultimately taking silver in the Tokyo Olympics despite the disruptions caused by the global crisis. In the final years of her competitive career, Dina remained a revered figure in the world of rhythmic gymnastics. Even as the competition continued to evolve, her technique and ability to blend artistry with athleticism were unmatched. She became a role model for younger gymnasts, especially those in Russia and the broader global community. Dina's career was also characterized by her humility and sportsmanship, both of which made her a beloved figure in the gymnastics community. Her performances were always marked by a sense of grace and determination, and her dedication to the sport was evident in every competition. Dina Ovarina's legacy in rhythmic gymnastics is one of unparalleled achievement. Throughout her career, she demonstrated not only extraordinary technical skill but also an ability to inspire others. Her victories at the World and European Championships, her silver, while her final years in competitive gymnastics may have seen her step away from the international stage, Dina Ovarina's impact on the sport will be felt for many years to come. As a champion and an ambassador for rhythmic gymnastics, she has set a standard for future generations to aspire to. Dina Ovarina's career serves as a testament to the power of perseverance, dedication, and artistry. She will forever be remembered as one of the greatest rhythmic gymnasts of all. Marina Nekrasova is a celebrated Russian sprinter who has made a mark in the world of athletics, particularly in the 400 meters. Known for her speed, precision, and tactical intelligence on the track, Nekrasova's career has been one of remarkable achievements and consistency. From her humble beginnings in Russia to becoming a key figure in international athletics, she has shown extraordinary resilience and determination. This biography explores the journey of Marina Nekrasova, focusing on her early life, peak career years, and the significant milestones that defined her legacy in athletics. Marina Nekrasova was born on January 5, 1994, in Russia. Growing up in a modest environment, she was introduced to athletics at an early age. Encouraged by her family and supported by her community, Marina initially explored a variety of sports, but it was athletics that captured her interest. She began running at a young age, quickly developing a passion for sprinting, especially the 400 meters, which would become her signature event. Her early training took place in local clubs, where she caught the attention of her coaches due to her natural athleticism and quick learning ability. Despite the challenges of growing up in a country with a competitive athletic scene, Marina's drive and work ethic soon set her apart. She progressed rapidly through regional competitions and became known for her potential in middle-distance running. By the time she reached her teenage years, Nekrasova had already begun competing in national competitions, steadily improving her times. Her strong performances during the youth championships caught the eyes of national coaches, and she began receiving formal training, which would prove crucial in her development as a world-class athlete. Marina Nekrasova's career peaked as she transitioned into adulthood and competed at the senior level. One of her most significant breakthroughs came in the mid-2010s, when she began to show serious promise on the international stage. Her focus on the 400 meters, a challenging event requiring both speed and endurance, paid off as she fine-tuned her technique and conditioning. In 2015, Nekrasova made her first major impact at the Russian Athletics Championships, where she competed in the 400-meter event and won a medal, signaling her potential as one of Russia's rising stars in track and field. That success helped her secure a spot in the 2016 IAAF World Indoor Championships, where she made a strong debut, further elevating her profile in the athletics community. Her real breakthrough on the world stage, however, came at the 2016 Rio Olympics, where she was part of Russia's 4x400-meter relay team. The Russian relay team delivered a remarkable performance, securing a spot on the podium and bringing Marina Nekrasova to international attention. Though she did not compete individually in the 400 meters at the Olympics, her relay performance was significant in showcasing her strength and consistency on the world stage. In the following years, Nekrasova continued to perform well in both individual and relay events, achieving podium finish at the European Championships and World Championships. She consistently placed among the top athletes in the 400-meter discipline, earning her a reputation as one of Russia's top sprinters. Throughout her career, Marina Nekrasova achieved significant milestones that not only solidified her place as a leading 400-meter runner, but also contributed to the success of Russian athletics on the global stage. Nekrasova's dominance in national competitions was evident early on. She won multiple titles at the Russian National Championships, particularly in the 400 meters and the 4x400-meter relay. Her consistency in domestic competitions earned her a reputation as a fierce competitor and one of the country's best sprinters. Marina's breakthrough on the international scene came with her performances in the World Athletics Championships. In 2015, she competed in the 400 meters, finishing among the top athletes. Her relay performances were even more impressive, contributing significantly to the Russian team's success. Nekrasova also competed at the European Championships, where she claimed medals in the 400 meters and the 4x400-meter relay. Her strong finish at these competitions confirmed her status as one of Europe's best sprinters. Although she did not secure an individual Olympic medal, her contribution to the Russian 4x400-meter relay team in Rio 2016 was crucial in earning a medal, cementing her place among the top athletes in the event. Nekrasova was an integral member of the Russian 4x400-meter relay team. Her performances in these relay events helped secure podium finish at numerous international meets, including the World Relay Championships. Her career also saw improvements in her personal bests, with Nekrasova achieving a notable 400-meter time of 49.89 seconds, marking her as one of the fastest runners of her generation. As with many athletes, Marina Nekrasova's career was subject to the ups and downs of injury and competition. In the latter part of her career, Nekrasova faced challenges with form and fitness, which kept her from consistently reaching the podium at major international events. However, her work ethic and dedication remained strong, and she continued to compete at a high level well into her late 20s. In 2020, Nekrasova began to shift her focus, participating in fewer competitions as she faced increasing competition from the younger generation of sprinters. Though her individual performances were not as strong as they had been in her prime years, she continued to be a key member of Russia's relay teams, contributing to their international successes. Despite facing the challenges of an evolving athletics landscape, Nekrasova's legacy as one of Russia's top sprinters is secure. Her journey, from a promising young athlete to a world-class competitor, has been a testament to her resilience, determination, and passion for the sport. Her performances on the world stage have inspired countless young athletes, especially in Russia, to pursue careers in athletics. Marina Nekrasova's career was one marked by steady progress, determination, and an unwavering commitment to excellence in the 400-meter sprint. While injury and increasing competition may have slowed her pace in her final years, her achievements, including Olympic and World Championship medals, cement her place as one of the finest sprinters in Russian athletics history. Her legacy will continue to inspire future generations of athletes who look up to her as an example of skill, hard work, and dedication in the world of track and field. Alicia M. Trujillo was born on November 2, 1992, in Albuquerque, New Mexico, United States. Raised in a family with a rich sporting background, Alicia was exposed to athletics at a very young age. Her parents, both avid sports enthusiasts, recognized early on that she had a natural aptitude for physical activities, particularly track and field. Encouraged by her family, Alicia began participating in local athletic programs during her childhood, where her passion for running and competitive sports grew. As a child, Alicia was not only interested in track events, but was also involved in various other activities, such as soccer and gymnastics. However, it was in sprinting that she began to show significant promise. Her early years of training focused on building speed and stamina, and by the time she entered high school, she was already a standout athlete. During her high school years at Albuquerque High, Alicia quickly became a force to be reckoned with in the state's track and field circuit. She competed in the 100-meter and 200-meter sprints, and her performances earned her a reputation as one of the most talented young sprinters in New Mexico. Trujillo's breakthrough moment came during her sophomore year when she secured a state championship title in both the 100 meters and 200 meters, a feat she would go on to repeat in subsequent years. Her remarkable achievements at the state level caught the attention of college scouts, and upon graduating from high school, Alicia committed to running for the University of Southern California USC, one of the top athletic programs in the nation. At USC, she continued to refine her skills and gained invaluable experience competing at the collegiate level. During her time at USC, she set several personal bests and broke multiple school records, consistently ranking among the top sprinters in the NSA. Alicia M. Trujillo's career reached its peak in the early 2020s as she transitioned from collegiate athletics to professional track and field. She was quickly recognized for her impressive performances in the 100-meter and 200-meter sprints, and by 2023, Alicia had cemented her position as one of the top sprinters in the United States. In 2023, Trujillo's athletic career took a significant leap forward when she qualified for the prestigious World Athletics Championships. Competing against the world's best, Alicia finished with a personal best of 10.85 seconds in the 100-meter final, which earned her a silver medal. This podium finish not only elevated her status in the international athletics community but also marked her as a strong contender for future Olympic events. Her breakthrough at the 2023 World Athletics Championships was followed by several successful seasons in the Diamond League, where she consistently finished in the top 3 in multiple events. In particular, her performances in the 100-meter sprint were hailed as some of the best in the world, and she became one of the most prominent American sprinters on the global stage. Alicia's ability to perform under pressure was particularly evident in her 200-meter race at the 2024 U.S. Track and Field Trials, where she won gold with a time of 21.89 seconds, a new personal best. Trujillo's 2024 season marked a significant milestone as she became the first American woman in over a decade to break the 10.80-second barrier in the 100-meter sprint. This Achievement solidified her as one of the fastest sprinters in the world, earning her a spot in the prestigious 2024 Summer Olympics. Alicia's crowning achievement came in the 2024 Summer Olympics, held in Paris, France. Competing in her first Olympic Games, Trujillo was poised to make history. The 100-meter final was one of the most highly anticipated races of the competition, and Trujillo rose to the occasion, running a blistering 10.73 seconds to win the gold medal. This victory was not only a personal triumph, but also a testament to her hard work, determination, and unyielding pursuit of excellence. Her Olympic gold in the 100-meter sprint made her an overnight sensation in the world of athletics, earning her widespread recognition and admiration. Her victory was especially significant for the United States, as it marked a return to dominance in the women's 100-meter event, a title the U.S. had not claimed in over 20 years. After the Olympics, Trujillo continued to excel in both the 100-meter and 200-meter sprints, further establishing her as one of the greatest athletes of her generation. She added more titles to her resume, including a gold medal in the 200-meter race at the 2025 World Athletics Championships and multiple Diamond League victories. Alicia's consistency and fierce competitiveness ensured her position among the top sprinters globally for several more years. As Alicia M. Trujillo entered her late 20s, she began focusing more on maintaining her performance and longevity in the sport. She worked closely with coaches, sports scientists, and nutritionists to perfect her technique and prevent injuries, knowing that sprinters often face the challenge of maintaining peak performance as they age. Alicia's work ethic, combined with her natural talent, allowed her to remain competitive even as new rising stars entered the scene. By the time she reached her 30s, Trujillo had become a beloved figure in the athletics community, known for her sportsmanship, dedication, and contributions to the sport of track and field. She was actively involved in mentoring young sprinters, giving back to the sport that had given her so much. Through her charitable work and advocacy for youth athletics, Alicia inspired a new generation of athletes to pursue their dreams, emphasizing the importance of hard work, discipline, and perseverance. As of 2030, Alicia M. Trujillo had officially retired from competitive sprinting but remained heavily involved in the athletics community as a coach, ambassador, and public speaker. Her legacy as one of the fastest women in history is cemented, and her story continues to inspire both aspiring athletes and fans around the world. Alicia's impact on the sport of track and field is enduring, and her name will forever be associated with excellence, perseverance, and the spirit of the Olympic Games. Alicia M. Trujillo's journey from a young athlete in Albuquerque to an Olympic gold medalist and world champion is a story of hard work, dedication, and resilience. Her achievements on the track are a testament to her relentless pursuit of greatness, and her influence extends beyond her athletic accomplishments. Alicia has become a role model for aspiring sprinters everywhere, showing that with determination, anything is possible. Kirsten Kaufman was born in the United States in the late 1980s and grew up in a family where sports were an integral part of daily life. From a young age, she displayed a natural talent for physical activities, particularly in running, which became her main focus. As a child, she participated in various sports, but it was track and field that stood out as her true passion. Her entry into competitive athletics began during her middle school years. She excelled in school-level competitions, attracting the attention of local coaches and trainers. At the time, her talent for sprinting and middle-distance running was evident, but it was her dedication and consistent work ethic that set her apart from her peers. Encouraged by her family and supported by her community, Kaufman began training seriously, aiming to push her limits and develop her skills further. Throughout high school, Kirsten Kaufman continued to progress rapidly in her athletic endeavors. She was a standout performer in her region, consistently winning events at local and regional track meets. As a result, she earned numerous accolades and titles, setting herself up for a future in the sport. Her high school success caught the eye of several prominent collegiate programs, and upon graduation, she received scholarship offers to compete at some of the top universities in the country. After careful consideration, Kaufman chose to attend a prestigious university where she could further hone her skills and build on the foundation she had already established. At the collegiate level, Kaufman's performance only improved. Competing against some of the best up-and-coming athletes in the nation, she regularly made it to the podium in both individual events and relay races. Her ability to maintain peak physical condition and handle the intense competition helped her garner attention from professional teams and track organizations, signaling the beginning of her transition to professional athletics. Kirsten Kaufman's breakthrough on the international stage came during her early 20s when she competed in major track and field championships, her first significant international appearance was at the World Championships, where she earned a spot in the finals of her event. Though she didn't secure a podium finish at the time, her performance was strong enough to establish her as a promising athlete within her discipline. As her career progressed, Kaufman became a mainstay in various national competitions. Her impressive runs in the U.S. Track and Field Championships earned her a series of top finishes, cementing her place as one of the top American athletes in her event. Her performances in these competitions earned her a reputation for being a formidable competitor in the sprinting and middle distance events. Internationally, Kaufman's most notable achievement came when she represented the United States at the Olympic Games. Competing at the highest level of track and field, she performed exceptionally well, earning a spot in the finals of her event. While she didn't win a medal, her performance was a testament to her hard work and perseverance, and it solidified her position as a leading figure in the sport. In addition to the Olympics, Kaufman regularly participated in Diamond League meets and other prestigious international competitions. Her ability to perform consistently, at a high level, in these events earned her numerous podium finishes and sponsorships from major athletic brands. As a result, she became one of the most recognized athletes in her field, beloved by fans and respected by her peers. Throughout her career, Kirsten Kaufman achieved numerous milestones and accolades, including Kaufman dominated the national track and field scene, winning several national titles in her event. Her victories were spread over multiple seasons, reflecting her consistency and adaptability. World Championship Finals appearance. Competing at the World Athletics Championships, Kaufman reached the finals of her event and was recognized as one of the top athletes in the world. Olympic participation. Kaufman competed in the Olympics, representing Team USA with pride and achieving strong results, making her one of the top athletes in her field. Diamond League podium finish. In the prestigious Diamond League, Kaufman regularly secured top 3 finish, further enhancing her reputation on the international track circuit. Athlete of the Year awards. She was recognized by track and field governing bodies and sports organizations for her outstanding contributions to the sport. Personal bests and records. Kaufman set multiple personal records throughout her career, showcasing her progression as an athlete and her ability to continuously improve. Her career, filled with remarkable achievements and consistent performances, placed her among the top athletes in the world during her peak. As Kirsten Kaufmann entered the later stages of her career, she faced increased competition from younger athletes, as well as the physical toll of years of high-level competition. While she continued to perform well in various competitions, injuries and the natural aging process eventually began to impact her performances. In her final years as an athlete, Kaufmann made the difficult decision to retire from competitive athletics. After a long and successful career, she announced her retirement in a heartfelt statement, reflecting on her journey and the joy the sport had brought her. In her retirement, Kaufmann transitioned to a role as a mentor and coach, helping to develop the next generation of athletes. She became an advocate for the sport and worked on various initiatives to encourage young athletes to pursue track and field. Though she retired from competition, Kaufmann remained a fixture in the athletics community. Her legacy as one of the top American athletes of her era is cemented in the record books and in the memories of fans who cheered her on throughout her career. Kirsten Kaufmann's influence on the sport of track and field continues to resonate long after her retirement. Through her achievements, she inspired countless athletes, especially young women, to pursue their athletic dreams. Her career serves as a shining example of what can be achieved through hard work, determination, and passion for the sport. In the years following her retirement, Kaufmann's impact on the sport of track and field remains strong. She continues to mentor young athletes, guiding them on their own journeys towards success. Her contributions to the sport, both on and off the track, have solidified her place as one of the greats in American athletics. Kirsten Kaufmann's story is one of dedication, excellence, and inspiration, a journey that Yana Alexeyevna Kudryavtseva was born on September 30, 1997, in Moscow, Russia. From an early age, Yana showed a remarkable aptitude for rhythmic gymnastics, a sport known for its combination of athleticism, grace, and precision. Her mother, who was a former rhythmic gymnast herself, introduced Yana to the world of gymnastics at the age of 4. It became clear early on that Yana was a prodigy, displaying an exceptional talent for flexibility, coordination, and the manipulation of apparatuses such as ribbons, hoops, and balls. By the age of 7, Yana had already begun formal training at the prestigious School of Olympic Reserve in Moscow, which has produced many elite gymnasts over the years. Her coaches recognized her potential and quickly set her on the path to becoming one of the best rhythmic gymnasts in the world. The dedication and discipline required to succeed in this sport were instilled in Yana from the very beginning, and she quickly rose through the ranks, gaining experience in both national and international competitions. Yana Kudryavtseva's career peak came in the mid-2010s, where she began to dominate the world of rhythmic gymnastics. She won her first major international medal at the 2014 World Championships in Izmir, Turkey, where she earned the gold medal in the all-around competition, solidifying her position as one of the best gymnasts in the world. This victory was a crucial turning point in her career, as it marked the beginning of a period of unprecedented success. Kudryavtseva's breakthrough continued with her performance at the 2015 World Championships in Stuttgart, Germany, where she once again claimed the gold in the all-around category. She would go on to defend her title in 2016, becoming the first gymnast in over 2 decades to win 3 consecutive World Championships in the all-around event. Her ability to consistently perform at a world-class level, combined with her incredible technical skills and artistry, made her a fan favorite and an icon of rhythmic gymnastics. In addition to her world championship titles, Kudryavtseva also earned gold medals in individual apparatus events at numerous competitions, including the World Cup Series. Her exceptional control over apparatuses such as the hoop and ribbon made her a formidable competitor in each of these disciplines. Her performances were characterized by perfect body alignment, fluid movements, and impeccable timing qualities that would define her throughout her career. Yana Kudryavtseva amassed an impressive array of awards and accolades that cemented her place in the history of rhythmic gymnastics. Some of her most notable achievements include: Yana Kudryavtseva won 3 consecutive world championships in the all-around event 2014, 2015, and 2016, a feat that had not been accomplished in the sport for many years. She earned multiple gold medals at the European Championships, including victories in the all-around competition and in individual apparatus events. Kudryavtseva dominated the Rhythmic Gymnastics World Cup Series, where she consistently earned podium finish in various apparatus events. Her performances at the World Cup further solidified her reputation as a gymnast capable of delivering at the highest level. Though her career was slightly shortened by the rise of new competition and an injury, Kudryavtseva's influence on the sport remained substantial, and she was a favorite heading into the 2016 Olympics. However, injury issues held her back, and her Olympic dream was unfulfilled. Beyond the titles and medals, Yana was also recognized for her artistry and elegance. Her routines, often set to music with an emotional depth, were praised for their complexity and precision. Her performances became a benchmark for aspiring gymnasts, and she was regarded as a leader in the evolution of rhythmic gymnastics. As is often the case with elite athletes, the constant physical strain of the sport eventually took its toll on Yana Kudryavtseva. In 2017, she suffered a significant injury to her Achilles tendon, which required surgery and a long recovery process. This injury ultimately ended her competitive career, as she was unable to return to her previous level of performance after the recovery period. Kudryavtseva officially announced her retirement from competitive rhythmic gymnastics in 2017. At the young age of 20, her decision to retire was a painful one, as she had been one of the most dominant figures in the sport at the time, but her injury made it clear that she could no longer compete at the highest level. Though her time in competitive gymnastics was relatively short, Yana Kudryavtseva's impact on the sport is undeniable. She is remembered not only for her skill and dominance in competition, but also for the elegance and artistry she brought to her routines. After retiring from competitive gymnastics, Yana Kudryavtseva shifted her focus to coaching and inspiring the next generation of gymnasts. She also became involved in charity work and public appearances, sharing her story and experiences with others. Her retirement did not diminish her standing as a role model for young athletes, and she remained an influential figure in the gymnastics community. Kudryavtseva's legacy is characterized by her perfect blend of athleticism and artistry, which raised the standard for rhythmic gymnastics in the 21st century. She remains one of the. In her final years, Yana also turned her attention to personal development, exploring interests outside of gymnastics and working to build a new chapter in her life. Her journey in the sport may have ended prematurely, but her place in gymnastics history remains secure. Yana Kudryavtseva is widely regarded as one of the greatest rhythmic gymnasts of all time, and her achievements, will forever be celebrated by fans of the sport.